Julius Littman led a life of service to veterans, the poor, the hungry, homeless and most notably, the citizens of North Miami Beach. A New Jersey-born World War II bomber pilot, Littman settled in the Eastern Shore section of North Miami Beach in the 1970s. First elected in 1981, he served on the city council for 22 years. Littman, known as Jules or Jewel, died on Sunday. Daughter Phyllis Diskin said that his health deteriorated after a fall in November. Born on May 2, 1923, the retired real estate investor was 89. He'd served in Italy during the war, his daughter said, and survived a gunshot wound to the stomach. The city named the Julius Littman Performing Arts Theater, 17,011 Northeast 19th Avenue, in his honor in 2003. It had been a seldom-used gym, converted to an arts space with federal money that Littman secured. Littman followed his brother, Milton, into North Miami Beach government. The city named Milton Littman Park and the Milton Littman Memorial Bridge, to Sunny Isles Beach, for the late councilman and vice mayor, who died in 1977. The year 2003 saw the end of Littman's political involvement. Even though he'd run with little or no opposition over the years, he unexpectedly lost that year to a well-financed opponent who outpolled him in absentee ballots. "I've been enriched by my many years as a public servant, and my hope is to move forward with hope and commitment," Littman said at the time. Then Mayor Jeffrey Mishcon lamented, "There is no one on this council that has as many county, state and federal government contacts as Jewel." He remained active as a city liaison to veterans and arts groups. If he had a hobby, his daughter said, it was eating. He loved food, she said, and happily judged a Miami Herald Best Bagel contest in 1991. "The Jewish boy cuts his teeth on bagels," he said. Though declaring his preference for chewy bagels, he pronounced every bagel here a winner. Littman was known as outspoken and forceful advocate for causes he held dear, such as an all-wars veterans memorial that the city built as his urging, with state and federal money he secured. Each Veterans Day and Memorial Day, Littman would preside over ceremonies at the site. He also organized holiday parades in honor of veterans. Mishcon said after Littman's death that his old friend accomplished more in his life for other people than anyone I've ever known. He was a big guy who came across as very rough, but was one of the biggest sweethearts. Despite suffering the rest of his life from frostbite to his feet during the war, Littman was endlessly proud of having served, Mishcon said. And it was Littman who, after the attacks of September 11, 2001, proposed a monument to the fallen. "Within 30 days, we had a magnificent marble memorial near the one for veterans," said Mishcon. The New York Times came down and wrote about it, because it was the first permanent 9/11 memorial in the country. Littman also left a legacy to neighbors, the Eastern Shore Civic Association, which he founded with his late wife, Sherry. The group put up a guard station that increased property values, Mishcon said. Littman successfully sued Miami-Dade County on behalf of Eastern Shore's residents for insufficient emergency services, securing an emergency station in the area. Read more here. http://www.miamyherald.com/2013/03282231/Julius Littman longtime north.html number sign story link equals CPE